Alright, welcome to the video and welcome to the setup portion of the video. So pretty much all you want is the RPG or the Sigma, obviously. No attachments because they don't come with any, unfortunately. Be nice if they had like Black Ops 4 attachments, but they don't. Ring of Fire, this thing is pretty much a must for all launchers, the grenade launcher included, so that's a must-have. Make sure it's upgraded to tier 3. For the skills, I mean, there's nothing to really upgrade for this, honestly. Like, you know, maybe upgrade your weapon's secondary class. So if you're using a shotgun, upgrade that. Upgrade the shotgun thing first. If you're using, you know, whatever you're using as a secondary weapon, because you should have a secondary weapon with these, because they have very little ammo as well. It's really good for weakening the big guy too. So that's that. For perks, Jug, obviously. And after that, I mean, you don't really need Stamina Up. Stamina Up's pretty good. It's not like the be-all, end-all. I don't really know if I would... I don't know. For me, I prefer Quick Revive, personally. Speed Cola you don't really need. I mean, yeah, they reload slow, but it's not like, oh no, you can't do anything about it, you know. So I prefer Quick Revive or Stamina Up for the Tier 3 upgrades for your secondary perk after Jug, and then upgrade your weapon, then get the 5 perks. And then what I usually do is when the rocket launcher stops being so effective in the Ring of Fire as well, or it's like getting a little more, like you don't have the Ring of Fire up every so often, then I go ahead and grab the Fire weapon mod. So for the weapon mods, you can upgrade Napalm Burst, and I just put that bad boy on the rocket launchers and to make them deal burn damage and last a little longer, deal some extra maximum health damage, especially to the armored zombies and the big guy. It's pretty nice, so it's like another thing that I like to do. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the setup. I mean, there's nothing else really that you can do for that. So yeah, anyways, let's get on to the gameplay now, guys. Welcome, guys, to the gameplay portion of the video. So basically, I'm going to be using the rocket launcher. This is a bit of a later round when I did this, but you know, it's all the same. So anyways, let's get straight into the challenges. First one's pretty self-explanatory. Get 50 to 1500 kills. I mean, that's pretty easy, right? You just go through the rounds killing them. Try to pack a punch as early as possible, usually by around 8 or 9, sometimes 10, depending on what I buy. But usually I try to get it done by around 10. Basically, rounds 1 through 5, or even, no, I even do it to 6 or 7 nowadays. And you stay in the spawn, just trying to group them up as best as possible and not wasting ammo, because obviously you have a low amount of ammo. So you want to do that. Then about round 6, open all the doors, basically 6 or 7, open all the doors to the power, you know. Save the last zombie to that round, last 1 or 2 zombies. Travel to the Dark Aether, build the Pack-a-Punch, that sort of thing. Then do the free Juggernaut Easter egg, the dancing Juggernaut Easter egg. And you can come back, and you can either do one of 2 things. So because Deadshot does not work with the launchers, to my knowledge, it may, but from my experience, I don't think it did. One of 2 things you can buy. Either you could buy Quick Revive, so that you don't accidentally hurt yourself too much until they add, you know, if they add PhD Flopper to this game. That will be my recommendation for now, is Quick Revive. Or you could just say, you know, forget all that. Let me just save it for Pack-a-Punch, which I would not blame you for, because these don't always one-shot without Pack-a-Punch. So, and without, you know, leveling up the tier of the gun as well. So, yeah, I'd say get Jug and Quick Revive, or just straight up Jug Pack-a-Punch. Because Jug you obviously get for free, so that doesn't matter, but just straight up Pack-a-Punch. Then after that, get your 5 perks, as per usual, and, you know, just try to save up to double and triple pack. So, the first challenge is get 1500 kills with your weapon. There you go. Pack-a-Punch counts as well. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can get the Pack-a-Punch kills and the basic kills with the weapon as well, because that also counts for the Pack-a-Punch kills at the same time. So that's why I do that. The next one is get rapid kills with your weapon. Kill 2 or more enemies rapidly. So, I mean, that's pretty easy. You just need to bunch up a crap ton of zombies and basically fire at will. And then do it again. And just keep doing it, and eventually you'll get that. That one's really easy. The next one is kill 5 or more enemies with a single shot. This one is really easy with the Ring of Fire. You know, It's really, really easy. Like, if you have Ring of Fire, all you gotta do is train them for a bit, wait till they all spawn, get into a corner, press Ring of Fire, and just let it rip. And they will just cease to be instantly. And same thing with the elite kills. The elite kills, if you just, you know, train them until you're safe, then activate Ring of Fire, you will just freaking launch them to space. So, I mean, that's pretty damn easy to get. So the next one is get 10 kills rapidly, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times with your weapon. And again, that one's pretty darn easy. If you just group them all up and either blow them to hell, or if you're not confident that it will one-shot most of them, then, you know, go ahead and activate Ring of Fire and then just let it rip. So, I mean, a lot of this is dependent on 2 things. Ring of Fire, your Pack-a-Punch gun, and the tier of your weapon. So, I mean, you know, that's you're seeing the pattern, right? And then the final one is just get 20 or more consecutive kills without getting hit. And, I mean, as long as you maintain your distance, and I think it's all damage. It says without getting hit, but I think it means all damage, because I've noticed that sometimes, even for other classes, it's the case. It's not about getting hit by the zombie, it's about taking damage at all. For this one, you know, just keep your distance. That's the one thing. Low rounds would be the easiest for this, but also keep your distance. Another way you could do it is Aether Shroud, and then like so Aether Shroud, decoy grenades, that could work. But yeah, just keep your distance and fire. Don't fire too much. Don't fire at the ground, like directly in front of you. You have to shoot at like a range, maybe from a high grounded area. You know, that sort of thing. So yeah, no, honestly, launchers aren't that bad. The launcher, the M79, I prefer the launchers over the M79, definitely, though. I don't know, maybe if it's placebo effect or what, but it just seems like these deal a lot more damage and are much more effective than the M79. Yeah, there's really not too much more to say about this. Oh yeah, also, if you get to high rounds and you notice that your tier 3 Pack-a-Punch weapon ain't cutting the bill, go downstairs, do yourself a favor, go downstairs and add the fire napalm burst to it, and it'll deal a little extra damage to certain enemies and enemies at all. That's what I usually did. So yeah, just a little tip if you're going for the high rounds. But generally, I like to exfil 31 to, you know, around 31. You could go to 36 with Ring of Fire, I think so, but at that point, it's really just gonna fall off a cliff. So I suggest 31 exfil, or even 26 if you don't want to wait that long. But 31 should be like the limit, personally. And then just rinse and repeat until you get the camos. It shouldn't take too long for the launchers, honestly. The launchers are one of the easiest in the game. So yeah, anyways, guys, let's get on to the outro and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so here is the Sigma 2 with Plague Diamond camo on it. Kind of makes it more metallic-y on the front and less diamonds are more on the back. You can't even see the entire weapon, so it's kind of interesting to say the least. But here, I'll go ahead and fire it real quick. And you can't even see it reloading. It's kind of boring, to be honest, but let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, guys, here is the RPG-7. It looks pretty nice with it on, as you can see. It's kind of weird that the front doesn't have the diamond. It's just like a basic RPG round, but I guess what can you do? You need to have a bedazzled RPG round or what? But yeah, no, it looks pretty nice. I definitely prefer this one over the Sigma, and yeah. Alrighty, guys, so if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like rating, please subscribe, turn notifications on, and I plan on doing the rest of the classes, of course. I'm probably going to do pistols next, then I believe snipers, SMGs in that order, LMGs, then tac rifles is my plan. And because the new guns dropped, I believe I will have to do those as well in order to get Dark Aether, so I'll be doing the new weapons as well, unlocking it for those bad boys, and then, yeah. Afterwards, I might do other zombies type of videos, maybe some multiplayer even as well. And I also want to delve into some other video game titles, as well as possibly an IRL video here or there. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.